If you're an anxiously attached or fearful avoidant on the anxious spectrum, then this video is certainly for you. Whether you're chasing love and you're labeling it as twin flame, specific person, significant other, soulmate, limerent object, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. That label that we put on whatever we're experiencing with another person at the moment doesn't really matter. What matters is that we actually grow through this experience, love ourselves, and reveal what this connection is, while we have first revealed the connection we're wanting to have with another from within. So in order to heal and shift this dynamic, we first have to understand it on a deeper level. So anxious and fearful, or chasers of love, what they are doing is not really chasing love. That's what it looks like they're doing. That's what it looks on the outer world. And that's the judgment of what's really happening. The pain that is actually coming up from within is the void. So the people that are trying to take the love and validation and security from the outer world are actually chasing something from without to fill in something from within. And this can never happen. The reason why they are trying so desperately, or we are trying so desperately to fill up this void, is because we are escaping to do one very painful and scary thing, thus perpetuating the loop of unfulfilled and very toxic relationships with ourselves and others. What fearful avoidance and anxiously attached or chasers are actually avoiding is one thing, and this is what is keeping them in their never-ending loop. It's actually to grieve love that will never come from the outer world, to grieve the savior that will never come and save you, save us. In order to do that, we need to be able to titrate, microdose the worst case scenario. And it helps us when we're attached with somebody, because we could actually emotionally simulate by actually helping ourselves experience the worst case scenario that this specific person, twin flame, soulmate, limerent object, it doesn't matter what title we've put, will never be in our life. When we can tell ourselves this specific story and feel through it, we're actually microdosing the void into fulfillment. So we're basically filling up the gap, filling up the void with our presence, while using the person, the specific person on the outer world, as an excuse to love ourselves. So if you're stuck in this loop, and it's been days, months, years, and you are still stuck there, chances are you're not doing this one thing. You are not being present within your body in the felt sensations by grieving the loss of this specific person. While you're healing this specific person, you're actually healing all the attachments you've had to any other specific person in the past, including the parents, your parents. You're grieving the loss of love that your parents didn't have for themselves to give to you, and therefore you didn't give to yourself. And by grieving this specific person, twin flame, limerent object, or whatever title you want to give it, you're actually grieving that part of yourself that has actually stopped loving yourself because you didn't know how to, while expecting somebody else to do it for you. And once you've grieved this version of yourself, now through this process you're becoming that person that loves you, and therefore healing this never-ending loop. And therefore, by becoming what you're wanting, you're attracting it.